The crew of USS Nimitz continues to make their way through the ship's dry dock period. They're sailors, adapting to new environments. They're still working to complete the mission. But travel out of the shipyard, and you'll see that these men and women are much more. They're students, expanding their knowledge. They're volunteers, reaching out to the community. And they're raising families. Come along for the ride, but it may get a little bumpy. Spring has finally come to Bremerton, and the endless clouds are slowly giving way to an almost forgotten sun. The colors detail is waiting for the signal to raise the flag. The stars and stripes are almost completely encased in scaffolding. Still, they rise. But it's getting harder to hear the call to colors. Ventilation tubes and other foreign machinery are contributing to an ever-increasing noise level on the flight deck. Miles away, Nimitz sailors are volunteering at the Kitsap Humane Society. They're testing and sorting a massive pile of donated cages.
So right now what we're doing, we're collapsing them so we can put them away from them so they have better space. When I was a kid, I wanted to be a vet tech, a veterinarian actually, the actual doctor. But I've looked into it and now I'm like pretty excited because I talked to my husband. I told him I think I finally found something that I want to do, going back to school and try and be a vet tech. Yay!
On the flight deck, Pad Eyes must be constantly drained of water. McCurry's got her hands full in a climate like this.
So they make us suck out the water of the Pad Eyes to prevent corrosion. And then after it gets full, we have to come down here and dump him so the civilians and the contractors can help us get rid of it. The usual day starts at around 7. Some days I have to be on the flight deck, do a constant tour of it and just pick up whatever random thing it's on the floor that shouldn't be.
It's an endless cycle.
We did it yesterday, it rained and the same Pad Eyes that we just had emptied, they're back to full again. We're so close. It's gross and it smells funny too. It's like,
Today is a special day for a boy named Junior, and his father's got a surprise for him.
Tomorrow's his 3rd birthday, so we got a little bit of friends over playing some games and stuff. And what I'm gonna do is, in about another 10 minutes or so, we're gonna bring him down here, let him open up his gifts, and I'm gonna bring him down here and show him this. This is his first bike. He's born in Georgia. And as soon as he was born, I graduated from A school, and we moved to California he was 3 months. And pretty much you'll see he looks just like me. Like, there's no doubt about it. He looks just like me.
You ready?
Get it, Junior. He was born when I was in A school, so I missed his birth. By the time he got in the stage to know who I was, I did 9 months of workups and 8-month deployment, so he didn't see much of me. He's actually just now really, within the past year, he's actually starting to get adjusted to me. Kind of sad that it took like 2 years for him to actually realize who I am. But now that he knows, I'm good to go.
But deployments are never easy.
It's going to be a lot harder now that he understands and knows who I am, and knowing that he sees me a lot. It's going to be a lot harder on him to realize that, hey, you're going to be gone for a while. I mean, I could tell him I'm going to work, but eventually he's going to be asking his mom, hey, where's Dad?
Happy birthday, dear Junior. Happy birthday to you.
Okay, come on, let's get closer. 1, 2, 3, blow. Yay! It's coming. When it comes, it's gonna come. I'll do my best to be prepared for it and get it over and done with. You ready to see your present?
Yes.
You ready? Are you really ready?
Yeah.
The present's in here. You ready?
Yeah.
1, 2, 3, go. Junior, look, it's a bike. Yeah, Daddy got you a bike. See?
A bike.
Yeah. Go, Junior. See? Pedal. You like your bike?
Yeah, I love my bike.
You love your bike?
Ouch.
You okay?
Yeah, you okay?
Come on, Jay.
You okay? Look at your mommy. Flashlight test. Take the flashlight.
Back on the ship, Longmire is checking newly renovated decks for levelness.
Kind of running across the deck to see how even the deck is. And it might be look even with the lights on, but with the lights off, it's a little up and down. Yeah, they had like 3 cuts left at like 9.
As leader of one of the Nimitz deck and tile teams, Longmire is responsible for jobs all over the ship.
We have Seaman Holler, who is currently needle gunning. Basically doing is taking all the needle gun, he's taking all this caulking right here off the wall. This caulking is from the old tile that was laid on from the previous job that was done. This is sexy stuff. This is real sexy. I like this.
Not far away, a logistics specialist is checking the quality of other departments' work.
The simplest way to describe my job is quality assurance. Right now I'm about to conduct a location audit. I'm scanning the barcodes of each item to make sure that they're in the correct location. I feel like I'm very proficient at the work that I do, so to me it comes very naturally. It's very easy. This is my work center. No access.
It would be like this room, and we would decide that we want audience over here and the stage over there.
On base is Vincent's University, where Gallo is in her theater class.
I have a lot of goals. Right now, I'm still young, I'm 21, and I feel like I have so many opportunities like ahead of me, and there's so many choices. I'm still a little confused, but I definitely want to do something big with my life. And I figure right now I have the opportunity to get a degree. This is the best opportunity to get my associates. Being in dry dock, not worrying if I'm going to go out to sea or not, missing an assignment. This is the best place.
I don't care who it is.
Before enlisting, she lived in Las Vegas.
It's boring living in Vegas, and there's a lot of bad influences, so steering away from it is hard. So after I graduated high school and I did good for myself, I was like, and then I saw that after I got out of high school, I was rebelling, getting in trouble. I figured I need to get out of here and I need to do something with my life.
Working on a paint team means wearing protective gear, but it's not very popular.
Instead of using our regular coveralls, which the paint gets on them and it sinks into them, so we use these, which are They're disposable. It's stupid, and it looks stupid. It's just stupid. It's stupid. Originally, I never thought about the Navy. I was gonna go to college, but found out I couldn't afford it, so my mom, it was Christmas and we were shopping, and my mom was like, hey, there's a recruiter's office over here. So she took me there and I talked to a recruiter. I really didn't have anything else to do with my life, and I didn't want to be stuck where I was, and so I joined the Navy. I like the freedom I have. I'm not necessarily on my own, because when you go into the Navy, like, the military is basically just another parent. So even though I do have some freedom, I don't think I'm completely on my own, but I do like it. I was very shy. Like, I wouldn't talk to anyone unless I knew them or, you know, I was comfortable around them, and now I can have conversations with people and just be all right and chill-ish. With people you work with in this kind of situation, you have to be close. Like, they're pretty much your second family, because you live with them, you eat with them, you work with them. You spend months with them. They still think I'm completely weird.
Some Nimitz sailors are volunteer veterans.
When I did my first one overseas in Guam in 2008 cruise, and I was like, wow, I like this. You know, I was painting, I was sweating, it was hot in Guam. It was hot. We went to an old folks home, and we did bingo with them. And there was some feisty bingo players. Oh, if you ever seen the feisty women argue, go to a bingo.
But it's a nice change, because sometimes I get tired of the city because I want to see plants and greenery and birds and animals. And I'm like, I like this, making it look pretty.
It has all the countries I've been to for the last 4.5 years that I've been on the Nimitz. Wow. I've been on the Nimitz be 5 years in May, and I didn't get one my first cruise because I didn't like, that's not cool. And then my second cruise, I'm like, man, them jackets too expensive. And then the third cruise, I got it, and I put all the other cruises, countries that we visited. Let me get over here.
You're good. I think we're perfect. There we go.
I've never built houses before, and I think that's a wonderful thing to do, is build houses for somebody else that's in need of one. I think it's important to first show that we care, because this is our community also, now that we're here.
I'm the horse. That's the cart.
They only know us by what they see and what they hear, you know, on the TV, on the commercials. They don't really know what we do. They don't really know who we are.
And what's your rate?
ABH,
ABH, aviation.
boatswain's handler, direct
Boats.
launch, recover
God,
aircraft.
those things have changed.
Hey, we gotta learn a new trade. There you go. That's what we talking about. Teamwork.
I got it.
You got it?
Oh, you got it? Give him the boot.
Okay, it's starting to pour down. Yeah. You had it. They had two of them. It's starting to pour down rain now, so.
I'll see ya.
Naval Base Bangor is home to the Transient Personnel Unit, where sailors wait to ship to new commands. The disaster in Japan is affecting lives here as well.
Last couple of weeks, I have been getting ready for Japan, and then all of a sudden I got a call, and they told me to check into TPU since I had already checked out of my old command, USS Nimitz. And I checked in here, and all I've been doing is just mustering every day and just hoping and praying that they hurry up and say, you can go to Japan. I was kind of a little devastated, but at the same time, I couldn't be too much because I knew what had happened over there. I just didn't think it was going to affect me. And I was just praying that, everybody was okay over there. I had already shipped up my whole life. So I'm sitting in, a one-bedroom apartment with nothing. And my cat, poor thing, all his apartment stuff was shipped up, and he loved his, big, tall apartment that we bought for him. And he just sitting on the floor, nothing to play on, all his toys shipped up.
The Kitsap Humane Society is a private, non-profit, open intake shelter. This means they do not turn away animals based on breed or age. Many dogs desperately need homes. Nimitz sailors are here to help, but first they have to learn the ropes.
Most of the dogs that came here are not successful pets, probably because no one taught them how to do anything correctly to live with humans.
Dina Case is the shelter's canine coordinator, and she's teaching the volunteers the proper way to walk a dog.
That's why I'm here doing my hours so I can get to know the animals, handling, know how to do everything. So when I go to school, I shouldn't have a problem like, well, how the heck do I hold a dog or how the heck do I hold a cat? That's why I decided to volunteer on my own with the Humane Society, since they give you that great opportunity for free.
The hand signals that you're going to want to use, you'll normally have a treat in your hand. And it'll be like, see, he's already sitting because he knows. But the hand signal for sit here is this. I'm going to give you some treats just to carry in your hand for right now. Okay.
A dog with proper training is easier to find a home for.
Sit, Seamus, sit. Wait. Okay.
To get this far, volunteers need to spend the required amount of time in the shelter, learning various jobs and rules to keep themselves and the animals safe.
Make sure that when you're exiting the kennel, you don't turn your back on the animal. The Navy, because of their work ethic, they make fabulous volunteers for us. They come in and they just tend to, whatever job needs to be done, they tend to get it done.
I had a dog when I was younger, and it was just grab the leash and go wherever the dog goes.
Yeah, just go right to the edge of the pavement and bring him back. Keep your hand against your body, there you go. Walking with a dog is like learning to dance with somebody. It takes a while for people and animals to get used to each other. The leash is in the wrong hand, that's the problem.
I'll give you a treat when we get to the end. Okay, you walk on the left.
Yes, the leash is in the right, the dog is on the left, he's patting you down for food. Tell him, let's go. Stop, just stop walking. There you go, now come. Good.
The following week, the sailors will take what they learn here and walk the shelter's dogs for the first time. Across town, Gallo is making her rounds for the Meals on Wheels program, which provides home-delivered meals for those in need.
I've never done this route before, so I'm pretty much about to meet these people for the first time. We'll see how they are. Olive? Hi. They get really happy though whenever we go to their places. There's people that invite us in, there's people that are like, oh, I'm paramilitary. I made a lady, she was Waves, she was part of the Waves. She was really cool, a lot of Purple Hearts too. These people get really excited to see us in uniform knocking on their door.
See, my tree is just beginning to leaf out and I just love that tree.
It's beautiful.
Yeah.
I like seeing trees that are all just green. It makes me feel like I'm a more rounded person. I like feeling like I'm helping out. It's not about me, it's more about like the people who you're helping. Have a great day.
Yeah, you have a good day.
Thank you.
I like meeting different people, you know, and I so admire what you do.
A lot of them have actually lost their kids or have no family. That's why we come in. We're here. Very nice to meet you, ma'am.
My day.
Thank you.
Yes.
I appreciate it. Thank you very much.
Thank you very much. And you have a good day.
You too.
Yeah.
And have a great weekend.
Oh, yes.
Alright, let's see. At 18, it's the Here you go, girl.
Things are going well so far.
He's awesome.
Several days earlier, Osborne has learned that she will be temporarily assigned to the carrier George Bush for a 6 to 8 month deployment in order to be trained for her job on the flight deck.
I think I'll be okay because I already have been on a ship, and so I think I'll be more comfortable than I was when I got to my first ship, and I won't be as shy. My mom, I think she's gonna take it really hard. I'm actually trying to get leave right now for a couple days, and I'll sit down and talk to them. Being on the bush, I won't be able to call her or Skype or anything unless I reach a port. So.
McCurry's also balancing military and family, with the husband working on the East Coast.
Joining the Navy? So far, I'm feeling neutral about it, I'll be honest. Some days I feel happy about it, some days I'm not. I am proud of serving my country, that's for sure. I'm just not proud of the current family situation, that's all. I'm used to coming home and he's there. Now I come home and it's the barracks room. But it hasn't separated us. It made us stronger. It's just difficult.
It gives us another chance to interact and just realize that there's more out there. There's more things out there to do than just drinking and partying. You know, there's animals who actually need help. We kind of want to stop, you know, let us show her that you don't want her to pull the walker, so we kind of sit back, let her relax.
Longmire's in perfect control until he tries to put the dog back in the cage.
And she's not gonna make this easy. Oh my God. Come on.
These have air exchangers and privacy for the cat. That's their bathroom. They're off to the side. And fresh air is being filtered in and out.
Oh my God, you gonna make this really difficult. Come on.
There we go. Nice, good catch. You're hired.
There we go. Wow, that made that difficult. That was not easy. She did not want to stay in there.
Many sailors must apply for reenlistment through the Perform to Serve program. Each sailor gets 6 chances at acceptance, 1 per month for 6 months. Longmire is running out of time.
You get 6 looks before they decide whether they're gonna keep you or not. And I'm gonna look 4, so I'm pretty much at that halfway mark, and kind of get you worried because they're halfway through and they still haven't decided they want to keep me or not in the Navy. And it stops a lot of things as far as you don't want to make no major purchases, nothing that you know, okay, it's time we need to go get a car. wait a minute, let's not go get a car because how do we know I might not have a job in the next 9 months?
No, it's not fair.
What?
It's not fair, Mommy.
What's not fair? It's real challenging because, like, he's right. We have been playing the waiting game. We have been sitting around like, okay, well, we can't go out of town to see fam. He hasn't seen his family, since you joined?
Yes.
And I feel bad because I don't want nobody to think, we say, okay, we're trying to come, okay, we can't make it. Again, sorry, we can't make it.
Say meow, meow.
What's this?
Cat.
Yeah, what's that?
Good.
Awesome.
And I love what I do, and I'm just keep doing it to the end. Whether the end is January 2012 or it's January 2028.
After 2 weeks on hold, Jackson's orders have finally come through.
Right now they're telling me that I can be going to TPU in Yokosuka, or they said I'll be going to the barracks and working at the barracks. Keep making sure everything is going smoothly, people doing what they're supposed to do inside the barracks. That's what I want to do, is get over there and learn their culture and see what they all about and just have fun with it.
She leaves armed with one Japanese word, perhaps the most important for her arrival.
Konnichiwa.
It's 5 a.m. in Bremerton, and Osborne and the other Nimitz sailors are preparing to leave for the bush.
I'm okay. Most people are like, oh my gosh, it's so sad, or I'm nervous. And I'm just like, yeah, okay. I'll just do this.
While on leave, she told her mother the news.
I was just like, yeah, I'm going on deployment. I have no tact at all. She freaked out. She called my grandmother. And she wanted to spend a lot of time with me, and this is kind of close to Mother's Day, so yeah.
Say your mother's watching this. You're gonna be on the bush. What would you want to say to her right now?
I love you very much.
Nimitz sailors wear many hats as they fill roles on and off the ship. They understand sacrifice, and it's never easy. But they find meaning through compassion. It's all a part of life in dry dock.